Traders, how are we? Hope you are well. Welcome to the live stream. I am Tom and the channel is Simply Forex, just in case you forgot my name. But yeah, here we are, guys, live stream time. Get all of your questions. Fire as many questions as you like, guys. I will try to answer them all, but it depends if we run out of time or not. And also, guys, yeah, if you are a Simply Forex YouTube member, I will prioritize your questions. That's one of the perks of becoming a member. So, but I will try and get through all the questions. And again, guys, it doesn't have to be just about currency pairs you're in. It can be to do with anything to do with trading. Yeah, not my social life or what films do I like, but anything to do with trading. You can ask me what films I like if you like. And also, guys, let's just, yeah, I'll also show you what I've taken a trade today, which was a successful one. So we'll take a look at that. This CAD yen trade that I was in, I'm currently hedged in that. So we'll take a look at that as well, guys. All right. Let's take a quick look, see who's in. Giovanni, let's talk euro US dollar. I like this. Not even a question. Let's just talk about euro US dollar. We shall do this. Morning, Bruce. How are you, mate? Randy Rogers, how are you? Yes, exactly. US dollar unemployment at 8:30. Yeah, we'll take a look at that on the economic calendar shortly. Thank you for reminding me, Randy. Dexter, how are you, mate? Yummy X, hey, mate, how are you? Yeah, as Randy pointed out, we also have some news today. So in 26 minutes, we've got initial jobless claims, guys. So again, if someone could remind me, not that it matters when I'm in full flow, we usually miss the news. But what we want, all we want to see is the reaction of the news, guys. Yeah, will it give US dollar strength or US dollar weakness, or will it just be a muted response? Yeah, this is what we care about. Yeah, it's almost regardless of what this figure is, it's the reaction that we care about. Sometimes it's better than expected, and we see US dollar weakness. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, that's why we don't trade the news. And initial jobless claims, guys, let's take a quick look. So this is basically how many people who are claiming unemployment. All right. So yeah, the number of individuals who have filed for unemployment for the first time during the past week. Okay, so this is one of those pieces of data that they want to be less than the forecasted figure. They want less people to claim unemployment. Obviously, that is better for the economy. It means less people are unemployed. So a lower figure than expected is better, if that makes sense. All right. Yeah, a higher than expected reading should be taken as negative. A lower reading should be taken as positive. Okay, so that's the news we're going to keep an eye on in about 20 minutes or so. Please remind me. Not that it matters, but please remind me. All right, so that's what we're going to do, guys. Take your questions, look at the trades I'm looking at, and keep an eye on that news for when it comes out. And we're going to play Guess the News game. So when the news comes out, don't look at the news. We're going to pick a US dollar pair. Yeah, I don't know, like Aussie dollar, US dollar. And you are going to tell me if you think the news was better than expected or worse than expected. Yeah, judging by the reaction. Okay. And then the news might surprise you. So we're going to do that, guys. Top 5, how are you? Barmy Boy Pappy. Love that name. Poo Poppy. Hi, how are you? Marius. What about gold? You are gold. Okay, Giovanni, in your short, it should melt it down to the daily discount zone. Okay, so we're going to do the. All right, we'll look at euro US dollar. What do you think of the UK news today? Okay, so let's start with the UK news, guys. All right, so let's look at this reaction. So news was as expected. Okay, and we've also had Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking as well, but this was as expected. Everything was as expected. So if we go and look at a pound pair, let's look at pound US dollar. You know, as you can expect, not a massive reaction. Yeah, we haven't seen a big reaction in here, guys. Everything was as expected. There obviously wasn't anything too drastic said by the Bank of England governor during his press conference, and not much happened, really. Yeah, everything was as expected. Not much happened, and all it did was just follow this US dollar strength. Yeah. Okay, but pound US dollar is at a really interesting level now on the weekly chart. So yeah, quite muted. Really not much to write home about for pound news today, and not much of a reaction. So yeah, that's sometimes the way it is with news. Sometimes it goes berserk, sometimes not much happens. Okay, so let's look at Euro US dollar. Yvonne, you were first. Let's look at Euro US dollar. So where are we? Euro US dollar. If we start with, let's do a top-down approach as we always do. So on the weekly chart, I would buy this. Yeah. If we look at Euro US dollar, we are clearly in an uptrend. Okay. We've got a level of support through here. Bit of a daily level, but a level nonetheless. And look at that moving average 20. Yeah. Price has literally just dink. Yeah. Technical term, dink, has just touched that level. All right. So I like, yeah, I like the moving average 20 as an area for, you know, price reacting. I mean, if we just go back, you know, price has reacted here, reacted at the moving average 20, went up, come back, you know, reacted here. It's not an exact science, but close enough. Reacted here, went back up. Will it react here and go back up? Didn't really react here. Yeah, still broke down. But once it come back inside the moving average 20, like I say, it did react. It's a really good piece of dynamic support or resistance to moving average 20. And that's why I use it, guys. So I would buy Euro US dollar looking at the weekly chart. But the daily chart, let's look at it, I wouldn't. Yeah, price is breaking down. So it's before that reason, it's a tricky one. Yeah, I've got the weekly saying, you know, we could potentially be looking at buys. And then we've got the day chart, which just keeps breaking down. We keep getting lower lows, you know, lower highs. Yeah, so price is breaking down. We also had a bearish candle yesterday. So, you know, which broke these lows. So the day chart is telling me to continue to short this. Okay, that's what the day chart is telling me. But the weekly chart, it is at a nice level. I mean, because it, you know, it has broken this gray zone, there is a level through here that it could make its way down to. Okay. You know, it could make its way down to this level, this last piece of support here. Okay. Or, you know, because of that weekly level, we might start seeing a big bullish candle here. Yeah, we don't know, but we can just, you know, let the candlesticks tell us what's happening. So for me, because of that conflict between weekly, it's in a good position to buy it on the weekly chart, and the day chart is in a downtrend, I will stay away from this pair. Okay, I would. If we look at the H4, what's this telling me? I mean, this is telling me these lows are holding. Yeah, this H4 candle closed back into this low. And for me, it hasn't really broken this low. And all of these candles since still hasn't broken this low of this wick. All right. If we do get a break, yeah, then perhaps we, you know, perhaps a red candle that looks like this, then perhaps we can take it down to that next gray zone. But if this level holds, which it is, yeah, and price starts coming back into this grey zone and building up, then that weekly play that I spoke about could come into effect. So tricky for me, euro US dollar. It's the same with pound US dollar. It's exactly the same story as on that as well. Yeah, tricky, guys. Right, what else are we looking at? Who else we got in? Colin, Greg, good day, mate. Neju, I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Probably not. Hamid, hi Hamid. Sarah, okay. All right, let's carry on down here. What was the next question? So that's euro US dollar. I hope that helps you, Giovanni. What else were we looking at here? So Vikram, what do you mean when there is a conflict of strength for a given currency? For example, you posted a video a week ago where you wanted to buy euro New Zealand and sell euro Swiss franc. Structural narrative was sound. Okay, all right, interesting question, Vikram. So, yeah, basically, when I look at 28 currency pairs, I'm going to get a nice overview of what currency pairs are strong and which ones aren't. Yeah, it will become apparent to me. So today, for example, I was looking at Swiss franc strength. This was something, when I do my analysis in the morning, yeah, Swiss franc strength was apparent to me. Yeah, and I actually had a good trade on Canadian dollar Swiss franc short, which I can show you. So I can see that from looking at the currency pairs. I don't need no fundamentals. I don't need no data releases. I can see that purely from the chart, and then I trade accordingly. Vikram is telling me that I had this set up the other week. So I had euro New Zealand. Yeah, and I wanted to buy this, okay? But I also had euro Swiss franc, yeah, and I wanted to short this, okay? It's not easy drawing with a mouse pen, guys, especially when I haven't had my vodka yet. So what is this telling us? So I agree with you, Vikram. There's a bit of conflict here, yeah? I'm saying euro strength in this example and euro weakness in this example. But all I'm really saying is this, is Swiss franc is the strongest out of these three currency pairs. Then it's the euro, yeah? And the weakest is New Zealand dollar, okay? You know, and based on this logic, I should really look to short US dollar Swiss franc, yeah, on this logic, okay, yeah. But I also have to have this idea supported by technical analysis, yeah. The technicals need to be in place, you know, structure, support and resistance zones, candlesticks, okay. But yeah, we can have a scenario where this is okay. It just means this. Okay, so yeah, I hope that clears that up for you, Vikram. Right, what else are we looking at, guys? What about gold? Marius, let's take a look at gold. Where is gold? You are gold. Always believe in you. So I want to short gold, but it's at an area of resistance, and you will find out what I mean shortly. Let's start with the weekly chart, just to keep some consistency, guys, yeah? Let's do the top-down approach. Weekly chart, downtrend. Was in an uptrend, started breaking down. It is in a downtrend, yeah? These are lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, we are in a downtrend, okay? If we look at the day chart, also in a downtrend. Yeah. So the idea is to short gold. Yeah. Not rocket science, but we do need to be careful of support and resistance levels, you know, if we're shorting. So the idea is to short this market. I mean, and just look at the candles as well. Just bearish, bearish, Yeah, the idea would really be to take it back down to this level here. Okay, but it's not a trade idea for me today, because if you look at this level, this gray zone, we have had price react here, 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 here. This is an important area for gold. All right, chances are we might find some buyers in here. Yeah, buyers might want to push it back up, yeah, before we come back down again. Okay, this is very possible because this is an area of support, and support means buyers. So gold, the idea is to short it, but today is not a trade idea. Okay, like I say, I would like to see either a break of this. If we get a break of this level, let's say we get a red candle like this, then I think we can take price further down, like I say, to this level. Or we find some buyers in this gray zone, price comes back up, we get a bit of a, I don't know, a bearish reaction here, and then we can start shorting it again. All right, so these are the two scenarios I need to see for gold. But for me right now, not a trade. Yeah, I will not sell. I want to sell, but I will not sell into support. Don't ever do that. Okay, so yeah, no trade with gold, guys. Yeah, it's just at this level. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing on gold. Okay, so you're shorting euro US dollar. All right, Giovanni, I get that. Dexter, what do you think of UK news today? I've already answered that one. Vikram, I've answered your questions. Hi, Hamid. US dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, okay, this is an interesting one. Yeah, let's look at US dollar, Japanese yen, because it's a pair I'm looking at today as well. Let me just show you a couple of things I'm looking at, guys, all right? Before I take any more questions. So US dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, we want to buy this. Well, we did at the start of the day. Yeah, you know, if this daily candle finishes like this, I won't be buying US dollar yen. All right. If it stayed like this would be telling me it wants to come down. Yeah, perhaps before it goes back up. But, you know, if I go back in time, yeah, if I eradicate, bit of a strong word, but if I eradicate today's candle, yeah, if we just saw this as I do my morning analysis, I am looking to buy this pair and just take it that little bit further up to this 144 psychological level. Okay, makes sense, yeah? And even this wick on this candle is telling us this. But if I go back into live, yeah, the live chart, then, you know, we're getting a very, very bearish reaction. And it, you know, again, I'm not one for fundamentals, but it could be something to do with this, you know, credit rating score in the US. Yeah, this is probably a bit of a catalyst for this. And it's probably led to a decline in some of the indices. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, the indices are coming down as well. So the indices, this is an interesting point. The indices, yeah, if the indices are dropping, generally speaking, the Japanese yen, yeah, or US dollar Japanese yen will also short. Okay, so if indices are coming down, the US dollar yen will come down. Yeah, this is one of those correlations you need to know in Forex. Why is that? Well, because the yen is a flight to safety currency. So if the economy starts being crappy, yeah, crappy is in all the economic books, yeah, then the Japanese yen will gain strength because it's a flight to safety currency. Okay, so this is what we're seeing here, guys. And the catalyst of this could be that, you know, that downgrading of their credit rating. It also could be a technical play. Yeah, we are in an area of resistance. So that's what we're seeing, a little bit of yen strength. Okay, so if we go back to US dollar yen, let's now go down to the H4. I mean, it is at an area of support. Yeah, I've pinpointed this earlier on in the day, but there is no way, Jose, that I am going to buy that candle. Yeah, so at the start of the day, my idea was to look for buys, but do not buy candles that look like this. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, that is telling you sellers are back. Sellers are in control. If you remember yesterday, guys, we got this H4 candle. And I was very reluctant to start buying US dollar yen, and I missed this trade. But if we get then a bullish candle that looks like this, then okay. Yeah, we're back. We can start buying again. Okay. But I do not want to buy candles that look like this or look like this. So US dollar yen, no trade really. We're at a nice level. But judging by this H4 candle, we could come lower. So I'm afraid US dollar Japanese yen, just sit on your mittens, on your hands. Yeah, no trade here, guys. It's the same with CAD yen. I was in this trade. I'm actually hedged in it now. Yeah, again, Canadian yen was a trade that I was interested in. Still am, but there's no way I'm trying to buy this. Okay, it's even broken this low. It is at a nice grey zone, but that H4 structure is just coming down. All right, a little frustrated with myself. I was aware of this, but I like this level and I like this candle. But in hindsight, we don't have it in trading, but maybe not a great trade in terms of structure. Why have I put fib levels in? Well, because some of this price action in here isn't easy to read. I mean, look at these wicks, this price action, just this price action in here isn't easy to read. So I brought up a couple of fib levels. All right, so I might be interested again if this CAD yen trade comes down to here, yeah, or even down to here, or anywhere in this level here. Yeah, between here. This is the golden zone of the fib level between 0.5 and 0.618. So I may become interested at this level. But now, again, no buys here. I want to buy it, but I cannot buy that. Okay. Yeah, Hamid, it will be the same with New Zealand yen. All the yen pairs. Yeah, let's just quickly look at that. So if we look at the day chart, guys, this is in an uptrend. Yeah, New Zealand yen, it was in a downtrend, bang, in an uptrend, higher highs. It's, it's retracing. It's, technically it's at a nice value level. There's a bit of a level through here. We could buy this. But let's look at the H4. I'm sure it's exactly the same as the others. There you go. Super bearish. So, yeah, it's in a daily uptrend, but it's in a H4 downtrend and it's crashing down. Okay. Yeah. So no trade for me. If I had to trade it, if you said, Tom, you must trade New Zealand yen, otherwise we will cut your big toe off. I don't know, but I would short this. Yeah. Short it potentially down. You've got some levels in here. Yeah, even potentially down to here. But I wouldn't trade it. All right. So, yeah, yen pairs have become difficult for that. We're in a daily uptrend, but H4 is very bearish. Right. Who else have we got in? Yes. Yeah, US dollar yen, done that top 5. Hope that helps. What else? So Poo Poppy, I kind of lost my confidence after I made a typo. I have to stop taking week-long breaks when I'm angry at myself. All my careful plans get wasted. Yeah, Poo Poppy, good comment. This is the psychology of trading. If I say to you guys, right, if I give you my trading plan, which is not complex, yeah, I trade price action. I'm very, open with my strategy, and I tell you what I'm looking at, what I trade. Yeah, there's no secrets. It's just simple price action. But if I said, keep to your plan and follow simple structure, yeah, you know, and just follow your best setups. It sounds quite simple, doesn't it? You're like, okay, Tom, yeah, I'll do that, no problem. Yeah, I'll have my Lamborghini by Christmas. Yeah, but it's crazy how difficult that is to do. Yeah, I can give you the best trading plan in the world. Yeah, and you won't make money because you will not. You don't have the discipline or the patience. It's a psychological thing. That's all it is. Sometimes we wait for hours and hours and hours and we still don't get a setup, but we still jump in on a trade, you know, and there's lots of mistakes. Fear of missing out. We jump in on trades. You know, there's 101 mistakes. I've got a great vid on mistakes and finding your mistakes. Check that vid out. That will help you. It's called I Made Another Mistake. Check that vid out, guys, on my channel. It'll really help you. But yeah, that's the crazy thing about trading. You know, it's simple yet immensely difficult. It's such a career or job, whatever you want to call it, of absolute contradictions. Yeah, which makes it difficult, you know. And most of it is psychology. Yeah, I can give you a trading plan. I can drum risk management into you, but ultimately it's a look within and, you know, trading your emotions. Most difficult thing you'll ever do. Cop Prod, he's in. Cop Prod, you're not at work. Good. Forget work. I'm only joking. Don't forget work, everyone. You need money. What are your thoughts on oil? We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that now, actually. Denny's a member. Let me just look at this question quickly, guys. Yeah, and Randy as well. Sometimes, sorry, my editor tries to put these questions up as I go, and I change the questions like wildfire. But Randy Rogers said, sometimes you make the most money not trading. Couldn't agree more. The most important skill you need to learn is sitting on your hands and doing nothing. Yeah, it really is. The cost of not sitting on your hands is big. It really is. If you put all together your crappy trades where you know you shouldn't have got in on, but you were just, you know, wanted something to do, put all of that money that it cost you, put it in a monthly amount, and you will be shocked. It's like if you give up smoking. You know, every time you're going to buy a pack of cigarettes, you say, oh, that would have cost me £10 or however much they are. Yeah. Do the same with your costly mistakes. You're like, right, that was $100, $500, whatever it is, and make a tally of that. And you, by the end of the month, you will have a cost of not sitting on your hands trades. All right, do that as a little experiment. Hi, Tom. I'm in a buy position, US dollar, Japanese yen. Decided to enter it after the 4 hour held in red currently. Wondering, will it go up? Denny, I did just talk about US dollar yen. I'm sure you caught it, but I am not buying that H4 candle. No way. This is telling me it's got more movement to the downside, Denny. Yeah, so no, Denny, I think this is going to come down further. Okay. Right, we've had the news come out. Thank you for reminding me. I will get back to oil, Coprod. Bear with me 1 second. Right, we're going to play the game. What was the news? So pound US dollar. Okay, so we're seeing a bit of pound strength. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a push up here. Pound strength. I'm going to guess the news. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, US. Let's go on the hourly chart. Okay, so yeah, a bit of US dollar weakness here, CAD strength. All right, let's look at Euro US dollar. US dollar strength. Okay, mixed messages. Let's look at New Zealand US dollar. I'm going to say about as expected. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the news. Okay, it was as expected. There you go, guys. Yeah. So the news was as expected. Hence, you know, there wasn't real much movement, guys, yeah, on any of those US dollar pairs. So initial jobless claims as expected. And because it's as expected, a very muted response, guys. All right. So, yeah, that was the news. How anticlimactic was that? Back to the trade ideas, guys. Yeah, Dexter, profit taking on US dollar yen, possibly profit taking, but I think it's that relation between the indices and yen. The indices are coming down, yen will gather strength. Simple as that for me. Cop prod, as you can't always make it, my friend. Let's have a look at oil. So the black gold. Yeah, not the problem. Actually, let me get a drink, guys. While I have a drink, guys, I was remembering, if I could ask everyone, if you're new to the channel, if I could ask everyone to please subscribe to the channel right now. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Also, smash the notification button, guys. So you receive an alarm every time one of my vids are on. And also, guys, if I could ask everyone, please, right now, to smash the like button. I'll give you 1 second to smash the like button, guys. I'm going to have another drink. Okay, shukran. Thank you. Gracias. Merci. Dankeschön. Right, what else do we look? So oil, yes, sorry, Cop Prod. Oil, here we go, my friend. So we know oil has been gathering a lot of strength. Okay, yeah, we can see that. It's even broken out of this bit of weekly funk. Yeah, it broke. Yeah, the problem is we are in an uptrend and we are looking for buys. But we are at a very, very important level for gold, for oil, sorry. Just look at this level through here. Reacted, 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 reacted. I'm sure if I go further left, it's reacted more. This is a very, very big level for oil. Doesn't get any bigger, okay? Hence, why you are seeing some sellers. Yeah, it's resistance. The pure definition of resistance is if I'm a buyer, I will find sellers. You are finding sellers right now. If we go to the day chart, I mean, look at that candle. Yeah, that has just absolutely tanked down. So for those reasons, it becomes difficult to trade, guys. Yeah. I don't, you know, you're probably thinking, Tom, you say I will tell you if something is difficult to trade or it's not part of my setup. Doesn't mean all pairs are difficult to trade. In my analysis vid that I give you every morning, those are the currency pairs that are not difficult to trade. All right. But if you tell me to analyze a pair and it is, then oil is difficult. Yeah, because we're in an uptrend, which means we want to buy it, yeah? But we're hitting resistance and we've got a super bearish candle. So can we buy this now? Probably not, yeah? This candle may mean we get a bit more of a retrace, you know, potentially if I drag this level out. Yeah, this could be an interesting level. We've got the moving average 20 catching up. We've got some support here. You know, this could be an interesting level, and we could try to buy this back up into these last highs. But today is not a trade. You know, if anything, if I had to trade it today, I would just short it off the back of that candle. Yeah, off the back of that daily candle. But I wouldn't do that because it's against daily trend. I mean, yeah, look at this H4. Look at this breaking down. So the H4 never breaks, yeah? Just keeps going up, never breaks, never breaks, never breaks, then bang. Soon as we get into resistance, it's no surprise that it breaks. What is it? When it breaks this low, it is now in a downtrend. Okay, so if anything, guys, I would be potentially looking for a retrace, you know, back up to here somewhere. Yeah, even these last highs here, maybe the moving average 20 comes round, and then potentially short it. Okay, but that is going against the day trend, and I don't like to do that. Okay, so oil, yeah, tricky to trade. And I'm doing well, thanks, Cop Prod. I'm all good. Been a tricky week of trading, but yeah, we had a winning trade today, and I managed to get out of a hedge, so all good. What else we got in? Okay, Mustafa, very true, thank you. D23, I see a nice fresh demand level on Euro US dollar showing some reaction. What do you think on this pair? We looked at Euro US dollar earlier on. What else we got on? Zounderkai. I think news are closer to expected amount. That's why market is indecisive. Exactly. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, so D-gaming. Let's take Euro US dollar just very quickly because we did go over this before. So weekly chart is a great buying level. Yeah, you would buy this weekly chart. Prices retraced to a beautiful level of value. Look at that moving average 20. Yeah, potential buys. Okay, weekly chart, potential buys. Daily chart, sell, sell, sell. Okay, so for that reason, if I have conflicting information, I will stay out of the pair. If, you know, if we start seeing this and we get a really nice bullish reaction off here, you know, and price eventually breaks these last highs, yeah, I'm all over buys. I'm all over buying this. But now it's just not a trade for me because of that contradicting information. Geordie, hey Tom, how was your day? Good. Yeah, I had a nice trade. Let me show you my trade on Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. I feel a little hard done by from my initial first trade. Let me explain. But I managed to get out of the hedge as well. Okay. So, day chart, guys. This is a trade I had today, and I put this trade in the VIP Discord. So, while I think of it, guys, let me just remind you of a few things we've got going on our channel. So we've got the free Discord channel, guys. If you haven't joined that already, come join it. It's free. We've got knowledge, trade ideas, indicators, psychology, books, useful links, lots of cool stuff, promotions. Yeah. So come join the free Discord. The link is in the live chat and the video description. Secondly, we've got the VIP Discord channel. Yeah, you do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as you can ask me questions throughout the day, like you are now. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. You also have two other expert traders sharing their trade ideas. I give you bespoke, exclusive content every week. And you have access to a performance coach. So if you're interested in any of those things, then come join the VIP Discord. The link is in the live chat and the video description. Next, guys, we also have a mentorship program. If you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. The link, the email is in the live chat and the video description. And then finally, guys, if you watch the live streams, you watch my analysis vids, you enjoy them, then you can come and support the channel. Yeah, we've got Simply Forex YouTube membership. It starts from as little as under $2 a month, and you get some cool perks. And on certain memberships, you get exclusive content as well. All right, so yeah, come check it out. Right, guys. Yeah, this was the trade I had today, guys. All right. So why are we looking? What are we looking at? We were looking at selling this pair. I put this in my morning analysis. We find ourselves in a little bit of a range. It is a downtrend stroke range. So if if we get to the top of the range, then we like shorts from this position. Yeah, because we're in a downtrend, we're at the top of the range, we can look for shorts. If I zoom in, we also had this nice bearish candle that pushed away from these highs. And I just wanted to continue this momentum down. I'm still in this trade for 20%. It was a H1 trade. So what was I looking at, guys? So I had a couple of gray zones mapped out. Again, yeah, I put these in the analysis vid this morning. So all I was looking for, guys, was a reaction at this level, or even a breakdown of this level. Okay, but as it happens, we got a reaction at this level. Okay, why is this a level? Because just look at it. Look at it historically. Yeah, reacted. All right, that's all I was looking at. And then price, yeah, we had this bearish candle, okay, followed by this bearish candle. Both would have been good entries. I actually entered on this candle here, put my stop above here, and then price come down and hit my target, okay? Got a risk to reward of 1:1. I've closed 80% of this trade, yeah, and now I'm just letting 20% run. And I will let 20% run, potentially all the way down to the bottom of that daily range. All right. Remember, I was telling you that I was slightly sick because I started shorting Canadian dollar Swiss franc from this candle. Okay. So I started selling here, but my stop was at 208. Sorry, 608. Yeah, look at that. My stop was here. When I say stop, I was hedged here. So I had a sell trade here. Let's talk hedging for a little bit. Why not? I know some of you are interested. So yesterday, guys, I posted this in the VIP Discord. I was selling here, yeah, and my stop was here. But as you know, I don't have a stop. I have a buy order, okay? So at this point, I was in a buy. Yeah, I was carrying this loss. And it was about 20 pips or so. Yeah, 90. Yeah, about 20 pips. Okay. And then I was still in this, and then price come crashing down. Sometimes you feel the trading's not fair, blah blah blah. Deal with it. Trading, it is what it is. This happens. Okay. But then I said to myself, this is still a short setup. So what I did here, guys, was when I got my setup here, this candle, this is sell 1. Not only did I add another sell, I added a sell 2. I also closed this buy trade. All right. And then I put a new buy order. But this time it was the value of sell 1 plus sell 2. Okay. This is a little bit complicated hedging. I call this washing a trade, but I talk about this a lot on the VIP Discord, guys. So if you are interested, come join the VIP Discord. And then all I need to do, guys, is once price comes back down to here, I've ended up making a nice profit on this. So not only by closing this buy trade, I then got, this was about 20 pips as well. Yeah. So not only did I, this loss here, this was a loss. Not only did I eradicate these 20 pips, yeah. Okay, so that got me back to break even on that trade, but I also made 20 pips on the second sell trade. All right, so with this one trade, I managed to overcome a bad trade from yesterday, got that to break even, and I entered a new trade and made 20 pips. So arguably, this has made me 40 pips, if that makes sense, yeah, with this system. All right, so yeah, there you go, guys. That's how I traded this. Very happy with this Canadian Swiss franc trade today. And like I say, I'm still in it for 20%. So let's see what happens. Right, we have Ali. Ali has from Kuwait. Ali from Kuwait. Hi, how are you, Ali? He's given us a question. Hi, Tom. Keep up the great daily chart analysis. Will do, Ali. Just went long on pound US dollar at 1.26619. All right, let's take a look at this trade. Okay, this could be interesting. Okay, so firstly, I like this level for buys. All right, let me tell you why. All right, so if we start with the weekly chart, yeah, look at this level. Yeah, there on the weekly chart, you would be buying this. Yeah, it's come all the way back down. Look, it reacted here, here, and it's reacting again here. All right. So as a level, I really like this level for buys. So first of all, Ali, I like the level. Okay. Secondly, let's drop down to the day chart. You know, quite a aggressive trade, I would say, because I would like to wait for a daily candle to tell me that, you know, buyers are back. Because at the moment, sellers, and this candle hasn't finished forming. So sellers are in control, but if we get a candle that looks something like this, yeah, we've got buyers in the market. All right. Okay. But please bear in mind, we're in a downtrend. All right. So you're going against daily trend. Remember the euro US dollar example, it's similar. You're going against daily trend, but this is a beautiful weekly level, which is in an uptrend. All right. So this is what I'm seeing. If we drop down to the H4, okay, this was an old target, but you said you entered at 1.2661. Okay, so okay, roughly there. You've entered roughly there. All right. So you've got 10 minutes left of this H4 candle. Yeah. So if this H4 candle finishes like this will obviously give you confidence to carry on this trade. But for me, Ali, again, you are against trend. You must be aware of that. Because we are against trend, my target would be here, this last low. I would look to take price to here. Okay. All right. So, okay. And you've just moved your stop loss to break even. Okay. If that's how you roll, Ali, no problem. Yeah. You might get a slight retrace, take you out, and then it comes back up. But if that's your strategy, then, you know, stick with it. So, yeah, I think you've got some room up to this level. Yeah. If we look at the H1 now as well, yeah, we're seeing a right nice bullish reaction. But again, you are against trend. Yeah. So, you know, I like the level. I don't like H4 structure or H1 structure. But I do like the H4 candle and the H1 candle that we're currently seeing. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Like I say, there's a bit of a level through here as well. So you might have a bit of room up to these last highs here, even this last low. All right, so this would be my target. How I would do it if I would close 80% here. Yeah, and then let 20% run. Because if you think about it, although this is a intraday trade, yeah, this could be a weekly play. Yeah, because this is a weekly level. Yeah, this could be a huge weekly play, and you could carry on that 20% for 12 years. I'm only joking, not 12 years, but you know what I mean. You could trade it all the way back up. So maybe try that idea, Ali. Close some profit, You know, close 90% of it, close 70% of it, yeah, and leave some profit to run, because this could be a really nice weekly play. On that, yeah, try that, Ali. And thanks for this. Is it called a super question? My editor knows. He knows all these terminologies for YouTube. I don't. Okay, guys, and we are going to leave it there, guys. What super chat? That's what it's called, guys. If I could ask everyone, yeah, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel right now. And hit that notification button. If you've enjoyed the live stream, if I could ask everyone to please smash the like button right now, guys. I hope you have a brilliant trading day. I'll do my morning analysis tomorrow morning as usual. No live stream on a Friday because me and the editor are down the pub. And yeah, if I don't see you again, guys, have a great weekend. But don't forget the analysis vid tomorrow morning, guys. See you later.